Alright guys, it's Alidsl here with an Ice Gym challenge against CBcoro, and, well, let's go. So I decided that I would open the battle with my King Kong, who is my Darmanitan, because I knew that I would be super effective or normal effective against all of his Pokemon, which was all well and good. Then he used a damn substitute, which is kind of annoying. Anyway, so I'm just going to use a Flare Blitz, and his substitute's just going to completely fade. Good thing he had a substitute, because that would have one hit KO'd his Gengar. And his Gengar's gone. Well, his substitute's gone. He'll do it with his Black Sludge. He's going to use Disable, which, well, it kind of makes it impossible for my King Kong to hurt the Gengar due to Earthquake not working because of Levitate. So I'm just going to change to Weavile, and well, he's going to use a Shadow Ball, which is what I expected. Is his main stab move, and it's not very effective against my Weavile, which is the reason why I changed. Anyway, so special defense falls, and I decided here that I was going to use a Pursuit, which is the most useful move ever. I can just take out the ghosts without any problem, and then my fight Pokemon, well, I don't have one in this team, but a fight Pokemon will be able to just completely sweep them because there's no way of them countering fight. Anyway, so he's going to send out Skarmory, and I know my Weavile's not going to do much against him. So I'm going to switch into Bumble, who's my Abomasnow. My Abomasnow, I found him incredibly useful because he isn't seen much in OU, and people don't know what to expect. So his Hidden Power Fire often comes as, oh, only just escaped that one. His Hidden Power Fire often comes as a surprise to people, so he can actually take out Steel types, and he's very, very good at taking out things like Scizor, Genesect, or Ferrothorn, which is very useful considering the prevalence of them in OU. I mean, he knew I had Hidden Power Fire, so he switched to his Keldeo. If you want to know why he knew, it's because we had a previous battle where I just switched into my Cloyster and swept his entire team, and well, I decided that I'd rebattle him to get a more exciting battle to commentate on, and I think I've had a success in that case. Anyway, so here's Frosty the Frostlass. His Keldeo used Hidden Power. I'm not sure what type it is. I think it's Fire, which is why it's super effective against Frosty. And I'm going to heal up with some leftovers here. I think I half expected him to use Sacred Sword, which is the reason why I switched to Frostlass. And here I used a Destiny Bond, and that's an incredibly useful move if they've got a Pokemon that's difficult to get rid of, and if it's super effective against all my team, I can just Destiny Bond and take it down for the rest of my team to completely destroy the rest of the opponent's team. And that was really interesting. I think he made a mistake there. I'm not sure. Well, yeah, he must have made a mistake, because he just switched straight out. But it didn't really matter, because, well, actually it did matter, because I managed to take out his I've forgotten the name of it now. What's the name of that Pokemon? I'll put it in the description. Kingdra, that's it. Anyway, so I'm just going to take that out with a Blizzard because of his mistake. I think I got away with one there. In fact, he could have even used Sucker Punch with his Spiritomb, and he would have been super effective and probably taken me out, because Frosty has a very low physical defense, as shown by the fact that he just gets completely destroyed by a Psycho Cut. It's not even super effective. And here I'm going to switch into King Kong again, and I'm going to Flare Blitz. He switched out his Jam Wow, which is well, it was a very, very good move because it completely changed the tide of the game. And I used Earthquake because I knew that if I used Flare Blitz, then I'd get a lot more recoil, despite the fact that I'd be doing a lot of damage. And I felt that I would be able to one-hit KO his Medicham anyway with just an Earthquake. So he uses Hydro Pump, and that means, well, Darmanitan is gone, which gives me a massive problem for taking care of Skarmory, as well, I don't have anything that's super effective against it other than Hidden Power on my Abomasnow. So I got a bit of a problem there. So I'm just going to use Ice Shard. I was hoping that I'd be able to take it out, but only just failing. If it did a little more, then the Hail would be able to finish it off, but it turns out it didn't make a difference. And he uses Secret Sword and Focus Sash, which is being very useful on Manny. Just saves me there. And I can just Ice Shard again once they're finished with the end of move stuff. And I'll Ice Shard and just finish off the Keldeo. And the next time, well, that's not very effective, and it's gone. That was pretty easy, even though he took down one of my most useful Pokemon. So here, I knew already that his Spiritomb had Sucker Punch, so I went for the Stealth Rocks here. I didn't think he would have more than one priority move though, which was very, very surprising, especially as they're both the same type. So that was interesting to say the least, and he caught me out with that one. Anyway, so I switched into my Weavile to try and take out the Spiritomb, and he switches into a Skarmory, which is a good move as I can't really do much against Skarmory. I can't even do more than 50%, which makes his Roost completely destroy me, as you'll see next turn. So he can just heal up as fast as he likes, and I can't really stop him. See, because he's just going to Roost here and heal all of the damage I did to him, plus some. So that's a bit of a problem for me. So next turn I'm going to have to switch out, and no surprises, I'm going to guess, no surprises, I'm going to switch into a Abomasnow, Bumble, I love the name, and he's just going to use Hidden Power Fire after Skarmory is finished with Roost, but the problem is Skarmory's on full health, so I've got a bit of a problem here. Thankfully his Sturdy won't count, but I don't even do enough damage to get him down to that level. So I'm just going to use Hidden Power, and I'll do a lot of damage. I do take off most of his health, take him down to about 30-40%. But he's just going to Brave Bird me, and he won't get much recoil because I don't have much life. And Bumble's gone, and he was my only super effective against Skarmory, so as you can see I've got a problem, as I explained earlier. But I'm just going to switch into Queef, my Cloyster. And here's where I took a risk. I had the choice. I could have Shell Smashed or I could have Icicle Speared. And I decided that, I don't know if I was playing it safe or not, but I just decided to Icicle Spear, see if I can just finish him off. And I didn't. He used Roar, which brought out my Weavile, who's my only other remaining Pokemon. And that was a bit annoying, but he's just going to get finished off there. But Roar is a very, very good move for him to use there, because he thought I was going to Shell Smash, which I would have done the same thing as well. because roaring just means the shell smash was a wasted move, and I've got a Pokemon that can't do anything to his Skarmory out there. So that was a very, very good move. So I'm going to switch in here, and I get incredibly lucky. This is basically where I've got a 10% chance of winning this match. As the accuracy of high jump kick is 90%. So because that high jump kick missed, I won the game effectively, because I was allowed to get in my shell smash and sweep his final 2 Pokemon. So that was very, very lucky. But well, I guess that's the price you pay when you use high jump kick. That's probably easy to say, as I was the one playing him, but that was very unlucky for CBcoro there. He could have easily have won the icicle badge off of me just from hitting that one move. And Sucker Punch, it's going to do a lot of damage, but nowhere near enough. And Icicle Spear is just going to finish him off here. So that has been what was my final Ice Gym battle ever since the change of system. This has been Alidsl. I'm now going to be a challenger, and hopefully I'll keep uploading videos, and stay cool. Bye.